So it was me and Charmander, remember him?
Oh,
And
yeah.
we were doing some poppers with Dirty Mike and the boys.
What?
Again,
What?
again. I know. We just couldn't stay away. Lured by the golden promise that is Dirty Mike and the boys. It's just something about hanging out with a couple of rough and tumble hobos that just puts your life into perspective. You learn to ride the rails, you learn to rail the rides, and everything in between when you're with Dirty Mike and the boys. You find yourself in the back seat of a nice Tesla and you christen it in the unholy flames of passion. Live free, die young. That's the slogan that Dirty Mike and the boys live by. But we were watching this new movie here. Gracie, do you know what it
Oh,
was?
tell me.
Okay, no, that doesn't help me any. Yeah, you're correct. It was a movie called Tell Me. We were watching this movie called Tell Me from outside
Oh,
of an old-timey television store. Like it must have been like a vintage TV store because they had them all set up on the
yeah,
windows. So
yeah.
we were dirty boys just staying outside watching this movie called Tell Me. The premise of which was, hey Brett, just hurry up and tell me what the hell this show is because we have no idea what's going on. And you know what we did next?
Did you fight the TVs?
Yes, that's correct. In a
I knew it.
drunken rage, you picked it apart. We were drunk the whole time.
I figured.
In a drunken fit, we fought our reflections in the glass.
Mm.
And as we barreled through said glass, getting nicked and cut and bruised and bumped, uh, uh, Charmander appropriately used flamethrower and disintegrated all remnants of evidence, and we absconded into the night with a TV and just spent the rest of the night just trying to plug it into a maple tree. And
But it
one
has
could
to be one of those
say
giant tube TVs, though, right?
it was very
Obviously.
fucking heavy. But one could say, we was trying to plug that TV into a tree in the middle of the woods. One could say that we really made like a tree and leafed. Hey
Mm.
everybody, welcome to Pokemon After DARKRAI. This is a no holds barred, no nothing podcast where we talk about Pokemon and hurt the ones we love. And baby, we love everybody. My name is Brett. Yeah, I'm that guy. You've heard me before. And joining me, as always, is my lovely co-host Gracie.
Hi.
Gracie, welcome back to the show. It's another time,
It is another time.
another world.
Another way.
They tried to stop us. They tried to keep us apart,
But it
but they
couldn't be.
failed.
They failed.
It couldn't be done. We
Mm-mm.
tra we traveled past and future together, traversing the space-time waves, as it were. Neil deGrasse Tyson couldn't even figure out how to keep us apart, baby. Uh,
Shit got real.
Shit got real. Like the fabric of reality, even. Um,
It's very thin.
very thin, much like our pocketbooks. Help us,
Wow, wow,
Daddy.
wow.
Um, Gracie, what have you been into? What's new? What's going on with you?
Not a whole lot. I got to travel for school slash
hmm
work. It
You
was
came to my
fun.
neck of the woods.
It's close. It's Pittsburgh.
Yeah, pretty
So
close. I mean, nobody knows where I live, and no one's allowed to know. No one could ever
it's
find me
true.
if they even tried. I know you tried, right? You tried
It's
to
by
look
a
for me.
it's by a maple tree.
Yeah, well, yeah. There's a couple of them. There's like one or
That's it.
two on the
Just
East
one.
Coast. Yeah,
Just one.
that's correct. Um,
But it was good. It was
Tell us
I got
about
to
your time, please.
I got to do like a mini like I got to do a community day by myself, which was kind of like different, but it was
hmm
also like in a foreign city to me, so that was fun. And then I got to bring back lots of Pokemon to trade, and
Oh,
yeah, and so now
lots of
I
dirty working class Pokemon.
yeah, and
Straight
I
from the
love
Steel
them,
City itself.
and
So
I
did
love them.
the city that birthed your favorite football team,
It
did
did.
it live up to your expectations?
Actually, yes, I want to move there now.
Wow.
Yeah.
Um wow. Well, we would love to have you, especially our
Mhm.
time zone. Um
Oh yeah,
yeah. For sure. Well, I'm very glad to hear that you had a nice time over here
it
on the
was
East Coast.
wonderful.
Not much new with me. Just dealing with, family stuff,
Yeah.
kiddos, dealing with hard times.
Yeah, I
I
mean,
don't.
same in a different way because my kiddo had 102 fever, and not feeling the best, so
Yeah, mine wasn't feeling the best either.
I know it sucks. I'm sorry.
Yeah, just quick disclaimer here, dropping the act, but like if you know somebody that needs help, talk to them.
Yeah,
Call somebody, tell them you love them, give them a hug, all that
yeah.
stuff. Let them know that there's without a shadow of a doubt they're cared for,
You are important.
even if they don't act like they want it or that they care. They need
Too
to know.
bad. We will love you.
Yep. And don't be ashamed to reach out for help when you need help
True. I love my
because
therapist.
it's the hardest thing to do. I
It's true.
love the picture on your wall because that camera is so angled so high up.
It is.
Yeah. Oh,
It's
that's
fun.
better. Yeah.
Is
It's a
this
sun.
better?
Yeah, it's a sunflora, clearly.
Yeah.
Scarlet and Violet had a new trailer pop in
Did.
to reality. Did you
Yeah.
see it?
No, not yet.
What?
I'm terrible.
Wow. Well,
I
that's
know.
hmm. What are we gonna do about that, Gracie?
I should watch it.
Should we watch it right now?
No, I'll watch it. I'll watch it
Oh
right now.
man. Type in the chat if you want Gracie to watch it right now.
Type in the chat.
Yeah. They're all saying, "Do it, Gracie."
Do it now.
So the new trailer dropped. I guess I'll talk about it.
Yeah, you talk about
Sure. They illustrated a lot of things we already knew about. They showed more of the world and
it.
things of that nature. I mean, nothing crazy. And just real quick before we continue, I want to preface this that we will not be talking about spoilers. I know a lot of things have been leaking around on Twitter and Reddit.
Right.
I personally don't care to be spoiled, but I know plenty of people don't. And just to save your fast forward button a little bit, you don't need to worry. We're not going to say anything that is not been in a trailer to this point.
Correct.
So just a couple of things here that I do want to point out is they teased past and future versions of existing Pokemon, like new forms, which is super cool. Like I don't know why we didn't speculate that earlier, but
Is it kind of like the Sinnoh Hisuian kind of vibe?
well, those are definitely like ancient versions of,
Right. That's
yeah.
what I'm saying.
These are I'm not, I'm not 100% sure if these are meant to be um I'm not sure if these are meant to be the same Pokemon, right? Or
I got
specific
you.
forms or new pre-evolutions or evolutions. I'm not 100% sure.
I got
Right?
you.
Like Sneasler is basically a brand new Pokemon. Even
Okay,
though,
I see what you're saying.
yeah, so like I don't know if these are considered brand new Pokemon. Oh, perfect example, Wiglet. Wiglet apparently is a brand new Pokemon, even though it's very clearly related to Diglett and somehow.
Diglett, but it's not. I
Right.
got you. I got you.
Um, I'm pretty sure that at least one of it's maybe leaning towards just updated forms, at least for
Okay.
the two that they teased. Is it okay if I talk about it, Gracie? I know you haven't seen the
Yeah,
trailer yet.
yeah.
Okay.
No, it's
So
okay.
they teased Dawn fans past and future forms.
Ooh.
And we see an illustration of past form and a brief scene of like along its back. Very
Okay.
spiny, gigantic tusks. What are you Googling it?
No, I'm saying
Oh,
like that reminds me of like a mammoth dinosaur.
yes. You
Yeah.
nailed it, really,
Yeah.
honestly.
I'm
Here you
here for
go.
that.
Here you go. There you go.
Show me.
I'm showing you.
Yeah.
Remind me to turn the sound back on after this. So this is the monster known as Great Tusk. Certainly, almost without a shadow of a doubt, this is going to be version exclusive to Scarlet, right? Like it pretty much
Right.
has to be.
Yeah.
Um, Oh yeah, it even says the Scarlet Book describes how the savage monster attacked the expedition team with its large body and tusks, mortally wounding one of the explorers.
Oh
And
no.
for the future version of Donphan, you have the monster known as Iron Treads. Not much you can tell
Okay.
from this. However, we do get an image of its face, actual like face in the trailer.
Yeah.
Very metal, very
I'll say it looks
it look
very metallic, like
it
very like
yeah,
sharp.
it's got
Sharp.
like Dialga feet, and it's very like it looks like it reminds me of a Power Ranger Zord. Um,
Ooh, yeah.
and it has this weird dome face that looks like a big frown. You can see here it's like a frowny face,
Oh
kind of like a Koopa
yeah.
Troopa, but it's like a digital, like dead mouse looking, like
Yeah.
electronic DJ looking face, but it's
I
like a
feel that.
frowny. Yeah, it's kind of wicked. I kind of like it a lot.
Yeah. What's the description say on the bottom?
It says, it is said in the Violet book that when this monster curls its body and rolls to attack, it leaves a trail gouged into the ground as if it had scorched the earth. So maybe type changes, maybe?
Fire steel.
Maybe fire steel? Well, it says earth, so maybe
I
fire
know, but
ground?
it says leaves a trail like it scorched the earth.
Yeah, it could be fire
Fire
ground then.
ground. Yeah.
Although it's so metallic looking in the trailer that
Yeah.
it'd be hard for it not to be steel. Unless it's like steel ground and then it has like flame body as an ability or something. I don't know.
That's possible.
I don't know.
Huh.
Not sure about past Dawn fan. I
Ground rock.
maybe that seems too easy.
I know.
This top portion of it is very like insectoid looking too. I should note it.
Oh, that's true.
Maybe that
Maybe.
a bug elephant. No thanks.
Bug
They
elephant.
illustrated more on Terra raid battles a little bit.
Okay.
Not much new here. Um, there is going to be a in-game event with Charizard with the Mightiest Mark, which I don't know what that is.
Yeah, I don't know.
I'm sure we'll find out.
Yeah,
So,
I'm
like,
sure.
this game's version of raid battles is going to feature that Charizard. You're also going to see a couple of other special types of raids, and I'm sure that
Oh,
just like Galar, we'll probably get these for the next few years.
right.
I'm almost certain. It says here the first of these Terra raid battle events will be the EV Spotlight, held on November 24th through 27th. And then, so during that event, EV with various
Right.
Terra types will be in raid battles. I'll be honest, the more I see of Terra types, even though I dislike um, my Pokemon with these giant cordyceps funguses on top of their heads,
Yeah.
they look, I just don't like the way they look. I do like the idea of, um, you know, changing types. So, like,
Types and the raids.
yeah, so
Yeah.
like you have a bug Pokemon and someone brings out a fire type and you're like, haha, Terra type in the water, bitch. I like that. It kind of takes out some of the predictability of the battles
Right. Right.
um and then again I'm a sore loser, so maybe I'm gonna find that frustrating. Who knows? Uh and in partnership with Scarlet and Violet, we also got the reveal of Gimme Ghoul
Yeah.
in Pokemon Go.
Pokemon
Uh
Go.
so it was revealed that Gimme Ghoul chest form will be in the main series games.
Mm-hmm.
It is a ghost type, as you can see here, the coin chest
Right.
Pokemon.
Ghoul. Yeah.
It yeah, he's a little dirty coin pervert. He loves his coins
Yeah.
and he compels people to drop coins in his little chest. I'm assuming he sells content online, is what I'm guessing.
Obviously, something. He has some give and take here.
Is he still following you around in Pokemon Go? I didn't notice him the past
He's
day or
so
two.
tiny.
He's very tiny, but that's probably for the best so that he's not like annoying or in hell,
Yeah, that's
obstructing his
true.
screen.
I
In the
saw him like once or twice, and whenever you spend like a gold stop, he'll
mhm.
like pop up. But I haven't gotten any coins recently.
I'm up
Just
to
that first,
I'm up to 4. What are you up to?
like 13.
13.
Yeah,
Wow. Just fuck me, right? I haven't
yeah.
even seen a gold stop here in the past few days. And
Well,
I
I was
don't
lucky. I was in Pittsburgh, so like there was a
oh
shit
yeah.
ton.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Well, I was in city too
Oh,
the
nice.
when that whole thing went down and like everything was a gold stop and that's where I got my 4. But I haven't really seen much of that lately, the last few days.
Right. Yeah, I was really fortunate. The Airbnb that I was staying at like had a stop at it, so I was just like
And I just opened the game and he is not on my
not
overworld.
there. Yeah.
Maybe you need a fresh spot, fresh
Or first
Pokestop.
spin.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. On a
Yeah,
get a coin. Maybe then he shows up.
maybe.
Maybe we can go to our items and like stroke one of our coins and see if he
Just
like
touch it real
yeah,
soft.
I am question mark, question mark, question mark. Nope, this item can't be used here. Thanks, Professor.
Good job, team.
Do we think this guy's gonna evolve?
I I mm, I'm gonna say no.
I'm gonna say no as well. I think we got the two different forms, right?
Mhm.
And it's said in the Paldea region that no one's ever been able to catch a Gimmighoul. Like, let's be real, you're gonna catch it in Pokemon Go and then
Right.
transfer it over, is my guess.
Yeah.
Or alternatively, the only way to get a Gimmighoul in the games is to collect. Uh,
Certain
well,
coins.
in the lore, it was like 1,000 coins,
Yeah,
like
or like
the
10
girl
10,000.
something crazy. So maybe it's not like specific coins like it is in Go, but maybe it's just money. that you collect from like battles and stuff, perhaps. You have
Yeah.
to donate to it. Um, yeah, I'm not sure. I'm interested to find out though. So that roaming form is in Pokemon Go, or at least it
Mhm.
was. I haven't seen it later. Pokemon Home and Pokemon Go compatibility, they said, are coming later. No shock. This was on my wish list. Just give me day one compatibility. Maybe not
Right.
necessarily with Go, but like Home, like
Right. Or
Go. I
just let
mean, well,
me
Go goes through
put it
Home.
in the yeah, well yeah, let me put it in the home.
Yeah, I've always hated this about the main series games. They just take like what, forever, months and months and months before the compatibility comes along, and
Right.
by then I'm already done with the game, and
And you're like,
I'm
what's
not.
the point?
Yeah, I've
Yeah.
already finished everything there is to finish and see. Like, I would love to bring out a couple of my old favorites but I get, they want you to use new Pokemon and stuff, so there's a give and take there. But I would rather have the option,
Right.
right? Um, I assume that there's going to be some direct go to Scarlet and Violet action here, like bypassing home.
Something.
Oh
Especially if
yeah,
they're
right here.
like
It
teasing
has
it.
it has
Yeah.
been confirmed that linking Scarlet and Violet to Pokemon Go will allow players to receive Gimme Ghoul roaming
Oh,
form
bingo.
in Pokemon. Okay,
So
so
that's how you do it.
you have to link Violet and Scarlet to Go, and you can catch the roaming form then. So why are we collecting coins?
I don't it has to be some maybe it's like berries to it or something.
I don't know. Who knows?
Hmm.
Nobody knows.
It's true.
Let's see. And then, updates and online play are planned for the full release. No shock there. Like,
Right.
almost certain we'll probably get a couple of DLCs, like just like with last time.
Mhm.
That'll expand the Pokédex, I'm sure.
Right.
Gracie, excited? We're getting really close.
I know. I'm still trying to decide which
I'm
one I want,
I'm
but
so close.
oh, it's almost here.
I'm so close. Oh, here you go, Gracie.
Tell me.
Here you go. There's a medley boy.
Oh, look at his little eyes.
Yeah, he looks like what's that group?
Daft
Uh,
Punk?
Daft Punk, thank you. Daft Punk Elephant. He's so
I'm gonna
angry.
name that. I'm gonna name it Daft Punk as soon as I get one.
And then here's like the brief glimpse of the past
The other
version.
one,
Yeah, yeah.
Venusaur.
The Dawn fan. This is pretty much all they're called Paradox Pokemon, which awesome name.
That's actually cool. I like that.
I love it. So do you think we're gonna be dealing like without a shadow of a doubt, we're gonna be dealing with like time portals, right? Time
Something.
travel?
Yeah,
Almost certainly.
you would think.
I would think in my mind.
Yeah.
What are some like past or future forms that you would like to see from like existing Pokemon?
Pikachu. I want to
No
see a
shot.
past Pikachu.
That would be.
That'd be adorable.
Oh, what if it was a Pikachu that just had like a tuft of hair, and then in the tuft of hair it just had a bone, like it's a Flintstones character?
Oh, that would be precious.
Yeah, a little cave
Cave Pika?
Pika,
Pika
Pika,
Cave.
Pika man. No, that doesn't work.
I don't know.
And then future Pikachu can just have like a Daft Punk visor.
Yes, little visor over its eyes.
Yeah,
I
so
love that.
stupid, so dumb.
I love
Uh,
that though.
I think it would be cool if I haven't really thought about it too much, but what if we got like a past version of a ghost Pokemon of its like living self?
Cubone's mom.
Oh, that's genius. That's even darker than what I was thinking. I was thinking of like, oh, Yamask's. Well, I guess Yamask's ancient
Like
self would be a
human.
human.
Yeah, you wouldn't be able to catch it.
Yeah, it'd be funny though.
It would be funny.
Oh, what if there's? Oh God, please be like a little Easter egg where you go through a time portal and you have to fight an ancient trainer and it's a guy wearing a Yamask mask.
Yes. And you're
Oh
like,
man,
I
that'd
know what
be
happens
so
to you
good.
later.
Yup, I'll see you in my Pokédex later, bitch.
Beach.
I'd be totally down for that. I wouldn't mind seeing like a prehistoric version of like Sharpedo that was like Megalodon. So it's like Whale Lord sized Sharpedo.
That'd be terrifying. I
That'd
would
be
probably shit my pants.
that would rule. Oh, and it could be like in Galar where they had the one whale lord that spawned. There's one megalodon sharpedo that just if you go to the right spot
Okay,
in the ocean,
so
just
like,
erupts and chases you.
I would literally throw my game because that shit scares the shit out of me.
Same.
Like, whenever I play video games and I have to go in the water, my heart like I freak out. I
Yeah.
freak out.
I as a person who suffers from thalassophobia, I can
Me
relate.
too.
Yeah.
Same.
Did we not know that about each other previously?
No.
Oh wow, yeah, like intense, like panic
Like I
attacks.
I definitely like subscribe to Thalassophobia on Reddit and it's great.
Um, I the water either needs to be clear so that I can
No, it
see
doesn't
everything around
matter.
me. Well, no, I'm
If
still
it's too
scared.
deep,
No, no, oh no, never will you ever see me go further than my waist. I'll go like to my waist and then I'll like sit down because I'm a big weenie.
same.
Um, but like if the water is like dark,
Oh, I'm out.
um, I'll like wade like knee deep or something and then sit down. Like I can't.
Oh,
And if something touches my foot, I'm just done.
oh yeah.
I'm just done.
Remind
Uh,
me to tell you later about the time that I almost died in the ocean.
okay. I'll I'll
Literally.
I'll inquire later. It's not podcast material. Not interesting enough. Don't want to tell the
No.
people. Don't
I
want
don't
your
think that
enemies to
people would.
know.
I don't think they'd be interested. I think they'd be like, "This is a boring story."
Mm.
If they want to hear
For
about it later, I'll tell it
for
again.
$3 on Patreon,
Yeah,
Gracie will
I'll tell my story about scuba diving. It'll be
Patreon exclusive Gracie's
scuba diving
story.
about and running out of air.
Don't give too much away. 47 meters down. Don't give too much away, Gracie.
Sorry.
What about future Pokemon? We mentioned a couple of prehistoric guys
Mm,
there.
let me think.
What would be a good future one?
I would like to see like obviously like an Eevee would be really cool to see like a futuristic Eevee.
Oh my God, a steel Eevee.
Yeah,
It makes too much sense.
yeah.
It makes
And then
it makes too much
a
sense.
horsey, but uh like a horsey, but it's futuristic would be cool.
So it's like a horsey,
Like
but
steel dragon.
maybe wouldn't it be cool if we saw the wheels of evolution in progress and like the horsey's like grown legs and it's not a water type anymore, it's just a
Like
dragon
Magikarp.
type. Um
Maybe like
so
a middle evolution of Magikarp and ears.
oh, or a branching evolution.
Oh yeah, that would be cool.
Yeah. Um I like the horsey idea though, because Kingdra is water dragon, right?
Mm-hmm.
So
So you
like
could do like water steel.
or you just do dragon, like
Oh,
solo
just dragon.
dragon type. Yeah. I think that'd be interesting. I think that'd be kind of cool.
Yeah.
The thought of a seahorse with legs though is terrifying.
Disturbing. Yeah.
I feel like there
You
has
know what that reminds me of?
what?
Do you remember not super bad.
Never saw it.
Strong bad.
Never seen it.
Trogdor.
I've heard that phrase a lot.
Yeah,
I
that's what it reminds me of. Is
don't know
it's like a
what it
dragon with like
means.
a bicep coming out of him. Oh
I've
my
seen
god.
the
Trogdor.
I've seen the image, but I don't get it, and I
Yeah,
don't know what it is.
that's
And
alright. It
I'm an
was a
old
90s
man, and I
thing.
just get confused, and I go to
It
sleep.
was the 90s.
I was a babe,
So was I,
but a babe in my mother's womb.
oh, am I older than you? I thought I was
No,
younger than
God,
you.
no, no, you're not. By far,
Okay,
you're not.
that's not
Um,
true.
it was not. I lied.
Nah,
I'm a liar.
liar,
I'm trying to
bitch.
think. I was trying to think of a good future mon. Why don't you cover for me?
God. Or you could do a ghost. Could it be ghost steel? Is there a ghost steel?
I don't think a ghost steel Pokemon exists. Not that I can reckon. Like a version of
Or like,
Gengar.
it's like trapped in like a robot's body, like a soul.
Oh, it's like possessing a robot. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah,
That could be freaking wicked.
that would be cool.
Freaking wicked, bruh. Yeah, I like
Yeah.
that. What ghost would you put in there? Yeah, Mask
Mm,
seems like too like this. It already got rid of
that's too
Regus.
easy. Yeah.
Yeah. Uh,
Uh,
hang on a second. I'm about to cough my brains out.
oh, there is a ghost steel. It's from Generation 6.
I'm
Aegalash?
I'm alive. Oh, Aegis Slash.
Aegislash
The
is
sword and
ghost.
Hone
Yeah,
Edge.
yeah, 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 yeah. is Ghost Steel.
They stole your. They took your milkshake and they drank it, Gracie. God, I'm turning into a ghost type right now.
You are. Don't die.
I'm gonna try
Okay.
not to. uh,
Yeah, don't do that.
I don't
That's a
know.
that's a cool one though. Like
What
that's a
about
good
like
idea.
an Alita Battle Angel Shedinja?
It's a ninja that actually does something.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
no. It has 2 HP. Why don't
Two
we just
HP
skip
to
the
drain.
middleman and just give it 0?
Yeah.
But it doesn't
Like it
die.
just it's already dead and like you
Yeah.
open it, it just like lays there. Like, okay.
Um, I feel like they always have at least like one sort of Darmanitan type thing where it's like it's got like uh, 2 different forms just like naturally, like
Mhm.
you have the Zen form and then you have
Like
like the
fire ice, yin yang.
something like that. Like there's definitely going to do that. So maybe it'd be neat if you had something like that going on with the past. Well, I guess that's kind of what we're getting with Dawn Fan, I guess. I wonder if it's going to
Yeah.
be
Oh, hello, pupper.
strictly
Hello.
hello pod dog. Past it, like we're going to get all of the Paradox Pokemon. I wonder if they're all going to get past and future selves, or if Dawn Fan's one of the only ones that gets both the past and future self.
Right.
I don't know. I think they could be pretty interesting. Oh, maybe like Poltegeist is just in like a
Ooh.
Keurig or something.
Keurig. Oh, like Rotom is in like a
Rotom is just a house now.
yeah, instead of a
he's
washing
he's
machine.
just he's just a smart house.
He's just the whole house.
Where
He's like Hal
I was gonna say
from
Hal or Alexa.
oh yeah. Well, Hal would be like evil. Alexa would just be like,
Like
you
the
know,
weather outside is this. Like, no, I
yeah,
asked you to
no.
order batteries, Alexa.
She's like, no, and you're like,
The weather in Uzbekistan is no. What are you talking about? We're making
stop
people
it.
we're making people's Alexa's devices freak out right now.
Yeah.
Alexa, turn the lights off.
Boop boop
Alexa, search clown porn.
boop boop. When
Uh, any future musings about or any further musings you got regarding Scarlet and Violet, other than just general excitement for the game?
I mean, like I'm just ready to play it.
Word. I've settled on Violet myself. Um,
Oh, excuse me. I'll
I
probably play
just
Scarlet.
I just love future shit.
Mm-hmm.
Put my brain in a robot and let's go.
Mm-hmm.
Uh,
Futurama style and put it in a glass case.
no, I would like to be able to move. I'd rather be like Nixon with the
Oh my
giant robot
god.
body.
I remember that.
So speaking of Scarlet and Violet,
Mm,
before we meander too far away from it, we do have a giveaway going on.
we do.
When you listen to this, dear listener, if you're listening to this or the same week that this comes out, the game is coming out. Ooh, this week, actually.
Yeah.
This very week. So our winners will be announced on the 18th. So this is last call. Get your
Yeah.
entries in before the 18th, please. If you want a shot to win it. You get 2 chances that you could win. So you can join the Pod Dogs Discord server, go to the Scarlet and Violet giveaway channel, post your most favorite or most hated Pokemon and why in
Tell us
there.
why.
Tell us why, please, please, please. And you can do the same thing because this is in conjunction with the Nerd Herd. Go back and listen to our episode with Buffysaurus Rex.
Wonderful.
And go do the same thing there. Go to the Scarlet Violet giveaway channel, do the same thing, get you a second entry in there. And what's going to happen is basically for every entry, everyone's going to be assigned a number. I'm going to roll a random number generator twice, once for Nerd Herd and once for the Pod Dogs Discord server. So you could potentially win twice.
It's possible.
It's possible. It's possible. I kind of hope not, but anything's possible.
Yeah.
So yeah, look out for the announcement for those people on sometime on the 18th, and we'll get in contact with you on Discord if you're the winner. Speaking of which, we have a couple of new entries to read. These
Let's
will be
hear
the
it.
these will be the last ones we read before we announce the winners. But if there's any more that happen after we record this and before the contest ends, we will read those on the next episode after that.
Yeah.
as a kind of like capping the thing off there. So in the Pod Dogs Discord, Lane the Main says my favorite Pokemon is Ludicolo. I've always wanted a tattoo of it on me, but didn't want the
Aw.
question that came with it. Hey, why do you have a pineapple with sombrero on your thigh? Known as your business, Doug. The worst Pokemon to ever be invented are all forms of mime/rhyme. Mike just looks like an icy child predator evolving into rhyme
Accurate.
that looks like it has more experience abducting small children.
Accurate.
Mm-hmm.
Extremely accurate.
Theron said, my favorite Pokemon is Mew. I blame watching the first movie as a kid and all the schoolyard rumors around
Yes.
the SSAN truck.
Yes.
An incredibly handsome man named Breaker replied, that truck ran me over so many times looking for Mew.
It's true.
Kawisili, I hope I'm saying your name
Aw.
right. Cubone is
Oh,
my favorite. It's really cool that he wears a skull and holds a bone in his hand, even though the story behind it is really sad. He should be protected and loved, and that's what my job is.
I love this person.
I love Kiwi
Yep, that person.
Kiwiselli.
Yep.
Kiwiselli. Kiwiselli, you're precious. We must protect you.
That's true.
Oh boy. Nako seek oka hoik. Nako hoik. Wait, what
Alright.
is it? Yeah, okay.
Uh-huh.
NAHC-OHCYK says, my favorite Pokemon is 100% Snivy or Snivy. I'm probably a little biased since it was my first starter, but I just like its design.
Aw.
Valid.
That's okay.
Trolley.
Oh,
It's
alright.
upside down T, upside down T, upside down R, upside down O, upside down W, upside down Y, and backwards. My favorite has to be Routes, only because of its being my first Pokemon to ever catch. In parentheses, not a starter in a game.
Oh, okay. I was like,
Also valid.
that makes sense.
Lavendier says, hi, friends.
That's a precious name.
It is a precious name. Hi, friends. My favorite is Espeon. I loved Pokemon Coliseum. Shout out to the homies who remember that game and chilling with Espeon by my side in the little scooter thingy. Or any evolution is top tier, to be honest. I would always trade around for the Eevee cards 100%.
I love that.
They keep it 100.
I love Espeon. I love shiny Espeon.
Mm-hmm. Over in the Nerd Herd, we have Slash. Oh, hang on one second.
Oh.
Oh, I'm sorry. We have CCD Gamer Girl. I don't think I read this one on last week's, but just in case, I'll read it again. Shinx is my fave. The first Pokemon I ever caught, plus the one got had some really overpowered moves, so I breezed through the first part of the game. It made me feel so powerful for my first game. Now, every Pokemon game I play, I get a Shinx as soon as possible and name it Belle after my first Pokebaby.
Aww.
Very sweet.
I love the shiny of Shinx too. It's
amazing shiny. My fave one, excuse me, this is Slash. So Slash says my fave one, if I had to guide me, would be Growlithe, like the best partner to have with you.
Best friend.
Atro says I have a Squirtle tattoo, but I don't think I really have a favorite. I love so many of them. I did defeat the entire Elite Four using one Vileplume last game I played through, so maybe that one.
Damn.
But I don't know, man. I want to start making Pokemon with stained glass. Do it.
Oh my god, I would buy that from you.
Send us pictures, Atro.
Yes.
That's awesome. Thank you. Lane the Main basically says the same thing he's in the Pod Dog server. His favorite is Ludicolo. And the one he hates the most is the Mime and Rhyme family.
Correct. That is the only answer.
Same thing. Kiwiselli also says Cubone is their favorite, and that they will die to protect the small child.
Same.
Oh
my god.
Again, reiterates Snivy is their favorite, or Snivy, as you were. Fala says, when Gold and Silver came out, I thought for some reason that Dunsparce would evolve into Tyranitar. This was before online guides were really ubiquitous. So I searched so long and shook so many trees finding Dunsparce and kept it in my party. I became concerned when it didn't evolve by level 60 or 70 because I was like, I don't know, screw it, just keep going. And that's how I trained a level 100 Dunsparce because I'm a little slow.
That is my favorite human being now.
Turned out the stats and moves were decent though, and it's been my favorite ever since. Fala, hats
Dunsparce
off to
is
you.
God. Dunsparce
Dunsparce rules. Percentage chance that Dunsparce gets an evolution or like a baby.
Yes.
In this game,
yes, it has to.
It has to. So you're saying 100%.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
I've seen the spoilers, so I know. I'm not gonna say anything though.
Okay.
My might
Okay.
say again their favorite is Routes.
Okay.
And again, Lavendier echoes her love for Espeon.
Such a good one.
So thank you everyone for commenting in the Pod Dog and Nerd Herd Discord servers. We love you and we're in love with you, and good luck here in a few days when we draw some winners.
Yay.
The only, I just wish that we could just give you all copies of the games.
I would. If
I
I had
mean,
money.
if I had the money to buy, I don't know, 50 copies of the game, I would do it.
Yeah, for sure.
But thank you so much. And Gracie, I think it's time.
My dog
It's
barks, so
time.
therefore it is time.
Real quick before we go, we're gonna take a break here in just a minute. But Guzzlord came out in Pokemon Go.
Yeah, I caught a few today.
What?
For radar.
I caught 0.
Why?
I did not get to play.
Oh yeah, you're busy.
I was busy, and then I didn't have any raid passes anyway, so it's like the budget is in full effect until Christmas, I'll tell you that.
I feel that. I just bought my son's birthday is a couple weeks before Christmas.
Mm-hmm.
It's a hard time.
Yeah, same for my mom. Hi, Mom. Her birthday is on the 15th, so got to get the let out.
Yep.
Guzzlord has been introduced into Pokemon Go. It is a dark dragon type Ultra Beast originating from another dimension. It likes to eat things. It ate Professor what's his face? Yeah. Vulnerable to ice, fighting, bug, dragon, and fairy type attacks. It's not the first dark dragon. Like I think the first one was Dino and Swilus and Hydreigon.
Yep.
But it's a cool Pokemon.
Yeah.
I like it. It's a HP Lovecraftian nightmare from the depths, recesses of your mind. It is your anxiety and fear manifest in Pokemon.
It does remind me of like those like metal like chomp chomp chomp. Like the metal teeth.
Mm-hmm. How hard was it to beat in raids?
We had a really good for a small ass town. Like we had a lot of people come out to raid this week, so
it seemed like around me it was pretty populated as well.
I mean, like and then when things died down, we only had like 7 people. It was still like was fine. It was easy. I barely went through any Pokemon except for when it had a rock move. Then it went through some stuff, but it was fine.
For sure.
Yeah.
Real quick before I forget, I just want to mention, go check out for more Pokemon Go in-depth like Pokemon Go stuff. Check out a show called GoCast. If I'm sure you guys probably already have heard of it. Our dear friends DeFi 250 and Fish do a solid, I don't know, 30, 45 minutes on that show, just talking about PvP.
Yeah, PvP corner.
Mm-hmm. And we will be having the hosts of that show on our show as well. Probably around December, January. Yeah, that's what I was gonna mention is they had me on DeFi. I was sitting in DeFi's chair, and where she was sick, I got her germs and she got me sick, so that was always fun. But yeah, Fish had me on, and people will know that I'm terrible at PvP. So it was definitely an interesting time. I only wish that they had a uncensored version, uncut version, because there's so much that poor Fish had to cut out of there.
That's hilarious, I'm sure.
But be proud of me. I didn't cuss a single time.
You just made dirty jokes.
No. Well, no. But there was a lot of vamping going, a lot of bullshit shitting. That's for sure.
I got you.
Yeah, but it was a really good time. I had a great time. So thanks, Fish, for having me on. Thank you, GoCast, for having me on. DeFi, I hope you're feeling better.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, Gracie, unless you got something else, we are going to take a quick break.
Let's do it.
And we're going to send it over to our pre-recorded ad that is in no way improvised. It never could be improvised, and it never will be improvised. So get used to that thing that's about to happen.
I'm waiting. It's gonna happen. Oh. Oh no. The piano's gone.
Gracie! Gracie!
What?
Gracie!
What?
This show is brought to you by Rock and Roll brand earplugs. For when you're at a really loud concert and you're having trouble hearing, pop in a pair of Rock and Roll brand earplugs. They'll muffle all the sound and preserve your hearing, and you'll feel like you're on top of the world, and that you can hear it all with Rock and Roll brand earplugs. Gracie, we sent you a pair of Rock and Roll brand earplugs. What did you think of them?
Breaker, I can't hear you. I have my earplugs in.
Oh, you got the Rock and Roll earplugs in.
I can't hear you. It's just.
Oh,
it's
if
just,
you want to look as cool and be able to not hear a thing, Rock and Roll brand earplugs is for you. Gracie's testimony says it all.
What?
Get your pair today.
I'm gonna go get some more.
What?
I gotta go get more.
What?
Yeah.
What?
Good job.
Okay. And we are back from our break. Oh, Gracie, I can't help but feel like got my ass blasted.
You blasted ass?
I feel like I got my ass blasted by the power of rock.
Did you blast some ass and blast?
Sure, why not? We
Okay.
don't kink shame here.
Sure.
So we're gonna roll our random Pokemon that was selected, not so randomly, by our Patreon members. Thank you so much to Cisco M, Ken P, Mom Mine, and Steve S. Thank you all for being Patreon members, and if you'd like to get in on this action, check us out on patreon.com/poddog, where you have a ton of various options for you. We recently created the $20 tier. It's not a thing that existed up until very recently. The new features you get at the $20 tier is everything below it, of course, but also you get to become Snapchat friends with myself and Cody Mathis, and you get to be Pokemon.
Cody.
That's right. And it was her idea. And you get to be Pokemon Go friends with me and my mom. So
I love that.
So definitely check that out. You also get like early access, town hall meetings, and you get to vote on like the Pokemon we cover. And they voted on Drapion today. So oh wait, I kind of ruined it, didn't I?
No. Oh, yeah, you did.
I sure did.
Wow, wow, wow. I still like the sounds, though.
Number 452. Gracie, do you have any idea what it is?
Is it Drapion?
Oh my gosh, you nailed it. It's Drapion, the ogre scorpion Pokemon.
Ogre?
A poison, that's right. A poison dark Pokemon introduced in Gen 4. It evolves from Scarlet at level 40. So let's start with little Scarlet. Scarlet, the cute scorpion Pokemon.
I like this Pokemon actually.
I do
want
too.
The shine. I don't have the shiny yet, and I really want one.
It's a poison bug, and it has a glorious shiny, which I have. It's a gorgeous red.
I know.
And definitely I'll never evolve it because Drapion just doesn't hold a candle to the shiny Scarlet. It grips prey with its tail claws and injects poison. It tenaciously hangs on until the poison takes. So real quick, poison, like this is just a pet peeve. I mean, anybody that knows anything about spiders and bugs in general,
like Cody,
and snakes, yeah, like Cody. So bug, if it's poisonous, if you eat it and it makes you sick, right?
Yeah, it's venomous if it bites you.
Correct. If it like injects you with stuff, then it's venomous.
Yeah.
And most of the time, bugs are venomous. I'm sure there's probably some caterpillars here and there that'll make you sick, and almost
Oh
certainly.
yeah, there's definitely bugs that'll make you sick if you eat them.
Sure. But by and large, when people think about poison, what they're actually thinking of is venom.
Stinging, yeah.
So, in this case, being injected with poison from a tail claw is
would be
it'd actually be
incorrect.
venom. Yes, it'd be
Yeah.
venom. It lives in arid lands, burying itself in sand and lying in wait for unsuspecting prey. As soon as the tail claws close, its needle tips secrete poison. It can survive a year without food.
Wow.
Uh, let's see here. This Pokemon and Sizzlipede share common descent. So I don't think so. Like not like
Well,
centipedes and
one's an
scorpions in real
arachnid
life.
and one's not.
Right. Well, they're both like arthropods, you know. They certainly share as all things do, share an ancestor somewhere down the line. But
Yeah.
they're not like closely related. You would think Sizzlipede's closest relative would be Venipede, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Or something like that.
Something peed.
Something that's also a centipede, since they're both centipedes.
Yeah.
It attacks using the. Its claws are not only razor sharp, but poisonous. It is a highly dangerous Pokemon and seems to be weakened by cold temperatures, however.
Oh, okay.
You're not going to believe this, but Skorupi is based off of a
Scorpion?
scorpion. A scorpion? Yeah.
What?
Uh-huh. It is the only dual type bug and poison type Pokemon with poison as its primary type instead of its secondary type. It is
I was
the
just like, I'm like, isn't Beedrill, but okay.
there's all kinds of like, I guess,
But they're bug poison instead of
bug.
poison bug.
Right. It is the only Pokemon to lose the bug type upon evolution. I never even like
Yeah, because it's poison
thought of that.
bark.
I never thought of it though.
Oh, yeah.
Skorupi and Drapion are the only Gen 4 Pokemon to have an insectoid body.
Okay.
Skorupi and Drapion are also the only Gen 4 Pokemon in the Water 3 egg group, and it is likely based on a scorpion.
Okay. Makes sense. Checks out.
Drapion is up next here. Give me just a second.
Okay.
It has the power in its claw.
My god!
Oh my god! What?
You're so loud.
Me?
Yes. Whatever just happened, it like exploded in my ear.
Sorry.
Okay.
It has
Continue.
It has the power in its clawed arms to make scrap of a car. The
Oh.
tips of its claws release poison. Its body is encased in a sturdy shell. Its head rotates 180 degrees, eliminating blind spots.
Damn.
Possessing a sturdy build, it takes pride in its strength, taking down foes without using toxins.
Oh, okay.
It attacks people and Pokemon that cross the desert. This has only furthered its bad reputation.
Wow, it's aggressive.
Its poison is potent, but it rarely sees use. This Pokemon prefers to use physical force instead, going on rampages with its car-crushing strength.
Same.
It's so vicious that it's called the Sand Demon.
Same.
Yet when confronted by Hippowdon, Drapion keeps a low profile and will never pick a fight. Has a brutish, ferocious temperament. Same. Beat you to it. With immense strength and a sturdy shell off which swords will bounce, it rampages about and wreaks havoc. What?
Say, my dog is going ham over here, and I don't know why. Okay, continue.
Just a happy dog.
She is.
Drapion was designed by Kenkichi Toyama. And pretty much the same trivia as the other ones that I basically just said. And shocker, Drapion is likely based on a scorpion. What? Checks out. Gracie, that's almost a show, so there's only one more thing that we have to do. That's right. It's the Sharpedo tank. It's back, baby. Sharpedo tank, for you listeners who aren't aware, is a brand new segment that we created here, solely original. And if there's any TV shows that have similar quality, we will sue them into the ground. So Sharpedo tank is a freeform improv sort of section here, where one of us is tasked with selling the Pokemon of the episode to the other one via a Sharpedo tank-like setting.
You do.
Oh shit! I gotta sell it to you.
Yeah.
I can do that.
Yeah, you can.
Okay, here we go. You ready?
Tell me.
Hello? Is anybody in this office?
Hello. Hi.
Oh, hey. Sorry, I'm just the janitor. I'm here to pick up your trash from your office, Mrs. Arain.
Oh yeah.
Oh, hey, I can't help but notice you have a car in your office. That's really neat. So
yeah, who doesn't?
yeah,
Who doesn't just drive right into their desk?
well, I can't help but notice that it's been completely encased by the walls and it can't get out of here. I'm just a lowly janitor, but I'm a bit of an idea man myself. You got a minute I can pitch you something?
Yeah, go for it.
Oh, sweet. So I don't want to take up too much of your time. So me rambling and continuing to make it worse and just waste your time ever further is probably not doing me any favors. But you look like a smart feller. Where are you from?
I
hear they're super smart there. Anyway, you gotta. So you have a problem. I see a solution.
Yes.
You got a full-size car in your office, taking up half the office. What is this? A sedan? This a Mazda?
It's a Mitsubishi.
Oh, it's a Mitsubishi. Pardon me.
Ford Rover.
Ford Rover, a Mitsubishi,
Yeah,
Ford Rover, Mitsubishi Ford Rover. Wow.
Because that makes total sense.
Sure.
Also, don't tweet at me, car people. I know that's a joke. Okay, continue.
I don't. Okay, it's just me and you here in this office, so I'm not sure. Oh, are you dictating to the secretary? Oh.
Yes.
Yes, Mr. Rain. Right away, Mr. Rain. Man, she's Sandra. I know her. I talked to her around the water cooler. Well, yeah, I empty her trash for her as well.
Is that what they call it?
Yeah, she eats a lot of kiwi.
I love kiwis.
So, but only the skin.
Oh.
Anyway, enough dishing. So you have this full-size Mitsubishi Ford Rover in your office, and no way to get it out of here. Might I suggest to you, in no way am I going to waste your time with this. A brand new spanking Drapion. I know you're checking your wrist now. But hold on.
What's this Drapion gonna do for my car?
This Drapion has car-crushing strength. This thing can take its claws. It'll envelop it in wonderful strength and proceed to cubify it.
Okay.
Crush it to small enough so that it can then be pushed out of the office and removed through the entryway.
Oh, can I use it again after that?
So you could then use the Drapion to unaccordion the car.
Hold on, can I ride the Drapion?
You could, but I wasn't gonna mention that the toxins and the poison that it secretes would melt your butthole off.
That happens. I have IBS, so
you're fine. You're used to it. Yeah.
All hot girls have IBS, so you know.
I didn't know that. Apparently, I'm not a hot girl. Nope. I wasn't going to objectify you. I didn't even know what sex you were. I don't see sex. But yeah, so what do you say, boss? Am I promoted to the head of the Drapion Research and Development and Distribution Department?
Do it.
Yes. I'll just go ahead and take your trash now.
Okay, bye.
Hey, Sandra. She eats a lot of bananas, but only the peels.
Ew.
What do you think she's doing with the rest of it? Oh, they're like all half missing and hairy.
Ew.
And that's how you play Sharpedo tank. Is it not gonna do it?
No. It's okay. There it goes.
The time has passed. It missed its mark.
It tried.
The promise of the music was a lie. And folks, that's gonna do. But you know what's not a lie is we love you, and that's gonna do it for us here on After DARKRAI. Gracie, we did it.
We did it.
We did it. Much love and a speedy recovery to your gremlin, to your personal gimme ghoul. I hope he's feeling much better.
Me too.
ASAP. Do you have anything that you want to tell the peoples before we go?
Follow me on Twitter because I'm hilarious.
She's hilarious. I follow you on Twitter and I laugh all the time.
Damn right.
Towards you, not at you.
No, at me also.
No, never.
At me and
alongside you.
Alongside.
Yeah.
Behind my back.
What do I got?
You got Twitch and Twitter? After DARKRAI?
Yeah, sure. After DARKRAI on Twitter, InstapodDog on Instagram.
Do it.
Oh, check our I got it. I got something. Check our merch shop. tpublic.com/poddog. You can also find the link in our link tree in the description below. But there's new merch. There's the After DARKRAI something of Death shirt, which is like the episode art for our Pokemart Murder Mystery of Doom special and the Poke Center Haunted House Party of Death. That's up. Jawsbreakers has a special Halloween inspired design. By Halloween, I mean like the Michael Myers movie Halloween. The night he came home style shirt. And then you can also look forward to a couple of more Jawsbreakers, Let's Die, and After DARKRAI shirts in the shop before the end of the year. And yeah, so check all that stuff out.
Do it.
Do it. Also, Let's Die, the His versus Hers Guide to the Apocalypse with new host Cody Mathis. We've recorded a couple of episodes for it. It is going to be coming out that first week of January. So if you used to listen to it, get that feedback up and running, or resubscribe to it. There's already episode 0 featuring the Mario movie trailer.
Oh, fun.
If you don't know what the show is, it is a nerdgasm of comedy featuring pop culture things of all manner. And we'll be talking about things like zombies, House of Dragons, Rings of Power, Pokemon. Pokemon. I mean, we would never take from this show ever.
Isn't slander.
But like all the things like that. Then there's also on the back end of that show, we'll have guests. We will be playing D&D light version inspired by whatever it is we happen to be talking about that day. There's cards involved. There's dice involved. It's a good time. So definitely check that out. That's called Let's Die. Also in the PodDog link tree, you can find it. But that's going to be it for us. Thank you so much for listening. And Gracie, after you go from the past,
DARKRAI will kick some ass.
Woo! In the future, at last.
At last.
Bye, everybody.
Bye.
Hey. Yeah, so what I could do is spend 2 or 3 hours editing those volume levels so that I'm not blowing out your eardrums, or like the various music levels aren't too loud or too soft. I could spend a couple hours doing that. Or like you just listen to it and those momentary moments of discomfort are already behind you and you're just all the better for it. Consider it a growing opportunity. Aren't you lucky?
Fuck my life.
Fuck our lives. Hey, don't threaten us with a good time.
That's true.
I mean, when did anyone ever say, when did fuck you decide turn into like a curse, right? Like if someone said fuck you, I'd be like, thank you so much.
Like, Oh, that's so
Oh, you're
kind.
so sweet. Fuck you as well.
Thanks for thinking of my needs.
Fuck you, Gracie.
I fuck you.
Oh, you're so sweet, so sweet. Should we end
So
this
sweet.
with a fuck segment? We haven't done that in a while.
Just one good hearty. Just
Oh,
one good one.
so just one good one from both of us?
Mhm.
Okay. Ready? 3, 2, 1. Fuck!
Fuck.
Bye, everybody.